Hey, what's up? Coming at you from Southeast Community College. My name's Kevin Smith, AIFD, and we're going to talk about how to design spring flowers for an awesome design on the table. We're going to begin our flower arranging by making sure that all of our containers have adequate water in, and then we're also going to make sure that they have floral food. Floral food is just as important for the flowers as it is for you. The flower food has special nutrients and acidifiers and biocides and stuff like that, so the flowers last longer. Just like people need to eat, so do the flowers. We're going to begin by putting a little bit of greenery in. We're not going to put much, and you can just go out and pick some greenery out of your yard, making sure that when you're making the compositions, not a lot of the foliage goes inside. I'm using a knife. I prefer a knife because it gives a nice cut, but you can use any type of utensil that you want as long as it's sharp. Never use a dull object because you're going through the xylem and the phloem, and you want to make sure that's a clean cut so that they can take up the nutrients. But watch how you use the knife. You don't ever want to use the knife like this because that gives you owies, and you don't want owies. Blood does not look good in water, so we want to watch how we do that. And I've just got some simple flowers that I brought. We're going to put some tulips in here, and tulips are fascinating flowers. And the time that we're taping this, the tulips are plentiful in Nebraska, and so we're just going to put them in there. But what you need to understand about tulips is they will continue to grow up to 6 inches after they're cut. And so even though that I'm putting these tulips in now, they're going to open up, and imagine that they're going to come up and they're going to do this and that and another thing and grow out another 6 inches. So as you're using them, don't be so rigid on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Some people try to force tulips to do things that they don't want to do, and you cannot beat Mother Nature. There's just no way that that's going to happen. So I'm going to put a tulip leaf in, and we're just going to arrange them and let them kind of free flow, kind of let them do their thing, and it's okay. We don't have to have that perfect round arrangement of tulips. I usually start toward the outside of the composition and move toward the inside, so that way I've started to fill up my container with the tulips, cutting each stem. It's very important, even if it's been out of water for just a few minutes. Cutting the stem prevents a scab from forming, and so the flowers can drink up the nutrients that are so important in the chain of life. And the chain of life in floral design is really important because it allows you to enjoy the flowers to their fullest. So you know what? I'm not really going to put a top in here necessarily because I like the tulips going every which way.